Welcome to the Deep Dive. Okay, let's jump right in. Today, we're looking at something lots of you in northern New Jersey are probably thinking about, making the most of that outdoor space.
Mm-hmm. Especially as the weather gets nicer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've been looking into Profine Construction. They're local, right there in Cliffside Park.
Yep. And they specialize in custom decks, patios, porches, the whole outdoor living setup.
Right, and they seem to have a real focus on uh, quality craftsmanship. So our mission today, figure out what really sets them apart when building these spaces for homeowners around here.
Yeah, what's the difference between just a deck and their deck, for instance?
Perfect. So if you've ever looked at your backyard and thought, we could do more with this.
Then this is definitely for you.
So let's start with decks. You see some around Cliffside Park, some look okay, some look, well, really solid.
And that's often the difference experience makes, right? Profine seems to get that it's not just lumber and screws, it's an extension of the house.
How do they start? Is it just measuring the space?
It seems like they start by asking how you actually envision using it. You know, is it for quiet mornings, big family barbecues, kids playing?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that would influence the design, the materials.
Absolutely. And speaking of materials, they guide you through the options. You've got your pressure-treated pine, which is treated to resist rot and bugs.
A common choice.
Yeah.
Pretty budget-friendly.
Right. Or you could go with cedar, which has that natural beauty, or even composites.
Yes, the low-maintenance option.
Yeah.
Made from recycled stuff, right? Plastic and wood fibers.
Exactly. Super durable, less upkeep. But the key is matching the material not just to the budget, but to your lifestyle and how much maintenance you actually want to do.
And they mentioned exceeding code requirements. That sounds important, especially with our weather.
Oh, definitely. It's not just about passing inspection. It's about building something that lasts.
Yeah.
Think about our freeze-thaw cycles.
Right, the ground moves.
Exactly. So exceeding code might mean, say, using beefier supports or better fasteners than the bare minimum. It adds resilience, longevity.
Okay, and those integrated features they talk about, like lighting or storage.
Yeah, that's where it goes from basic to custom. Built-in lighting means you can use the deck safely at night.
Makes it more usable.
Totally. Privacy screens if your neighbors are close. Built-in benches or storage. It's just smarter design.
And they handle the permits.
Apparently so, which, let's be honest, dealing with local building departments can be a real headache.
Oh, tell me about it. That's a big plus. Okay, let's shift to patios.
Sure, patios are great for that seamless indoor-outdoor flow.
What's key for a good patio build here?
Base preparation. Absolutely critical. Proper excavation, getting that base layer right. It prevents settling, cracking, drainage nightmares later on.
Things you definitely don't want.
No.
Yeah.
And that's something Profine seems to really emphasize. Get the foundation right.
And then the surface itself. What are the options?
Lots. Classic brick pavers, concrete pavers, beautiful natural stone like bluestone or travertine.
I've seen some nice stamped concrete patios too. Gives you that decorative look, maybe more affordably.
It can, yeah. Lots of patterns and colors. And they even do things like permeable pavers, which help with water runoff.
Smart. And integrating things like seating walls or fire pits.
Right. It turns the patio into a real outdoor room, extends your living space, adds value. It's not just a slab of concrete.
Okay, how about porches? They add so much character to a house.
Huge curb appeal boost. That welcoming feeling.
Profine does different types.
Seems so. Your classic open porch, screened-in porches, which are great for keeping bugs out.
Essential in Jersey summers.
Ah, right. Even enclosed porches, like a 3-season or 4-season room, depending on the build.
What's the tricky part with adding a porch?
Integrating the roofline properly with the main house, that and flashing.
Flashing.
Yeah, it's the material, usually metal, that seals the joints where the porch roof meets the house wall, for example, prevents water from getting in.
Ah, crucial stuff.
Absolutely. Good flashing and drainage are key to preventing leaks and water damage down the road. And making sure the style fits the house's architecture.
It needs to look like it belongs.
Exactly, not just tacked on.
And briefly, they also mentioned sunrooms.
Yeah, for that year-round connection to the outdoors, even when the weather's not cooperating.
Custom builds, not just kits.
Looks like they offer custom options, 3-season, 4-season, even converting an existing porch, tailored to the space.
Makes sense. Now, tying it all together, this northern New Jersey climate, it's tough on outdoor structures.
It really is. You've got big temperature swings, freezing, thawing, rain, snow, summer sun.
So how does a company like Profine account for that?
It's about climate-conscious construction, understanding those specific challenges.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, like digging footings below the frost line, Here, that's maybe 36, 42 inches deep.
Right.
It stops the ground freezing underneath and heaving the structure upwards.
Okay, that's fundamental.
Totally. Using pressure-treated lumber for the framing, especially anything near the ground,
Mm.
and using the right hardware corrosion-resistant screws and bolts.
Because things rust.
Things rust, especially with treated lumber and moisture. Also, managing water-proper slopes on decks and patios, good guttering on porches, and using finishes that resist UV damage from the sun.
It sounds like a lot of small details that add up to a big difference in how long things last.
That's exactly it. It's about building for durability in this specific environment, avoiding problems down the line.
Okay, so wrapping up, why choose Profine if you're in, say, Cliffside Park or Ridgefield, Fairview, Fort Lee, those areas?
Well, it seems to come down to a few things. Design sense combined with that technical precision we talked about.
Knowing how to build it right for here.
Right. Using quality materials suited for our climate. Plus, they seem to emphasize clear communication throughout the project management.
Good communication is key. So if someone's listening and thinking, yes, I need a new deck or patio, what should they do?
Profine Construction is right there in Cliffside Park. You can give them a call for a free consultation, free quote. The number is 201-328-7456.
Okay, 201-328-7456.
And they have a physical location? Yep, 36 Lot Nav, Cliffside Park, NJ0700.
Got it. Website, email?
Website is profineconstructionllc.com, and the email is profineconstructionlcnj@gmail.com.
Perfect. And you mentioned they have good experience, solid reviews.
Yeah, over 15 years doing this, and looks like a 4.9-star rating based on quite a few reviews, around 200. Plus, they mention free estimates and aiming for same-day responses.
That's good service.
Seems like it. So really, the final thought is, maybe take a moment to picture your own outdoor space.
Mm-hmm.
What could it become with a really well-designed, well-built deck or patio or porch? How could that change how you enjoy your home season after season right here in Jersey?
That's a great point. It's not just an addition. It's an investment in your lifestyle, really.
Yeah.
Creating that space to relax, entertain, and just enjoy being home.